already. We're already so late that we're halfway into qualifying at this point. Was my stream fun yesterday? Mayhaps. I enjoyed somewhat, but like I also would have preferred to. I feel like I didn't quite perform up to the potential that I thought out of it. And all my reactions basically boiled down to WTF. So it became a bit one tone, I guess. Well, that's not the solution to the problem. Can we find it this way? Come on, I need the server. Come on. Alright, so it would help if I, spelled it correctly. The name. There it is. 7 minutes remaining of qualifying. No. Boy. And no one has driven out? Okay, people, no, they haven't driven out, what am I saying? They haven't set a lap yet, which is obvious, because, you need a certain amount of time for just doing the out lap on the circuit. So yeah, go figure this, they obviously haven't set laps yet. But I think we're missing also the guy who took me out last week. So, hello there.
Hi.
Hello. I thought Jordan would maybe be here, considering he raced with me last week in the series, but
Oh, it's racing today?
Yes, I just saw the stream. you texted me just after I put the waiting room up, so I thought... I mean, you asked me a question about the stream yesterday, and it's like,
Was the cringe stronger than the enjoyment?
I don't know.
Or was it 50-50? Shit. If you want, I could send you the old maps that I ever made.
Oh god. I guess maybe I'm gonna do... The thing is,
but please don't show them on stream because the gamertag reveals my real name because I was a little chit child.
I mean, I noticed like a couple hours before I did the stream that I probably need to sort some things into a separate folder. Yeah, that's why there's an archive unsafe folder.
Oh yeah.
There's reasons for my decisions there.
Reasons over reasons over reasons.
Right. How long do I have? 5 minutes 41. I need to speed through the setup process here.
Sped.
Yeah. And slice the spring range down here a lot.
Let me see what's on shitter.
What else new?
Oh,
Water's
Ivano
wet.
paid.
Ah, yeah, I saw that one as well.
I just saw it right now.
I mean, didn't see that much earlier. Temperatures, yeah, I think we're gonna run these brake ducts. Tire pressures. I think these numbers are sound. Right, okay then. Okay, the other guy, has actually showed up, who took me out last week. Because he wasn't on the server yet, but he's now also joined the server. He's obviously not allowed to qualify.
Damn. He fucked.
I mean, not really. He took a 5-point penalty and they're using F1 points, so he's championship leader despite, taking me out.
The mentioning of F1 makes me angry. Sorry. It's very funny. By the way, OBS Studio version 30.1 will now support AV1 support for VA API pipewire video capture.
Yeah, I saw that. I heard that already, before that already.
Yeah,
but
I sent that into the channel.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, my GPU doesn't support AV1, so
But still cool.
it's still interesting. It does support a pipewire video capture, because I think previously, I don't know if you could capture webcams under Wayland, or if they had to use a hacky workaround internally to get it to work. But like, yeah, this will allow a pipewire to be used to capture any webcam on Linux, which, you know, pipewire could be neat in the sense that, like, we do have Spout 2 on Windows for like capturing VTuber models and stuff. You could perhaps just use straight up pipewire on Linux, I guess. But I mean, you can just window capture also on Linux. But technically, the application.
I don't want to show my webcam because I'm a VTuber.
Yeah, I mean, I use a webcam obviously on my rig, so I technically.
I know you're using a webcam on your rig. I don't. We are not the same.
Yeah, but it's like, it's for webcam. But the thing, as I wanted to say, is like, this doesn't have to be just for webcams. You could technically effectively make an application output of a pipewire video and then let it be captured by OBS, similar to how Spout 2 works under Windows. So a VTuber software, you wouldn't need to capture the window of a VTuber software. You could just straight up output into OBS for pipewire. That
cool shit.
Except the only problem is that we don't have any VTuber software natively on Linux.
We should talk to a certain dev.
Liv, I know.
Nah, not Liv.
I mean,
but too bad they won't do it. We should talk to the Radeon developer.
to just compile the binaries for Linux. That would be interesting.
That wouldn't be too hard, even though Linux, their Unity users can support Linux.
Yeah.
Should
That would
too
be
hard.
That would be neat. I mean, in some ways, it's just a tad bit unfortunate that Radeon isn't open source, so we couldn't do this ourselves.
Yeah, would be cool if it were open source.
But that's her choice.
Understandable.
Their choice.
I respect it.
And that's fair to respect. But I mean, we do have technically one VTuber software natively on Linux. That is VPupper.
VPupper?
Yep.
What is that?
Or I think it's called VPupper. The thing is that last time I checked on that one, it was in a massive Godot rewrite.
Virtual Puppet Project VPupper. Oh, it's using Godot.
Yes.
Godot.
Yeah, last time I checked, it was in the middle of a Godot 4 rewrite.
VTuber software made with Godot. Godot 4 rewrite in progress. Godot 3 version is currently located on the Godot 3 branch.
Yeah. It seems to be a massive undertaking, and I don't know how active the dev is. But I mean, I shouldn't judge activity of devs because, you know, my projects take like literally months to get commits. So like, whatever.
We don't dev shame here. Nah.
I need to do some more dev work on that. But I mean, when it comes to VTuber software, there's also my utterly crack cocaine idea of doing VTuber software rendering through WebGL, and then importing the VTuber model through a browser source into OBS. That's your crack cocaine ideas.
Crack cocaine!
Just writing a renderer in the WebGL through WebAssembly and just rendering a VTuber model that way. So you effectively have a server that provides the tracking data and the VTuber model, and then the OBS client can just open that. Probably it's run localhost that server, but technically you could run on a different device, and then just access the tracking data.
Yeah.
Render the VTuber model, and don't have to render it twice effectively into a window and then access it in OBS again. Instead, you just render it once into OBS at the right resolution and everything without any issues. That would be the advantage. On the other hand, I don't even know if you can do WebGL in the OBS browser. It probably isn't a great idea in terms of just the performance.
Browser source, which is odd. There's no browser source in the Linux build.
Oh! Arch doesn't have the browser source in the Linux build.
Excuse me, what?
Yes. Yes, there's the entire thing with Arch, that the Arch developers refuse to package the browser source because it is, in their opinion, not part of the official repository, because the browser source is a Git submodule. It's a Git submodule inside of the plugins folder in the official repository.
Can I just install it on top of OBS?
In some ways?
I getting a phone call.
Okay. But yeah, right, I should look at you, Andrea. Sorry for neglecting you. Basically, the steering wheel might diverge tomorrow. I mean, we've already finished with qualifying. How bad is my tire pressures actually here? A bit high? Yeah, rear tires are high, front tires are fine. Rear tires are flat.
Be right back.
Okay.
Just in a different room.
Okay, no problem. Can I select return to garage? I guess not. Right, but we at least qualified on pole, despite, you know, having utterly no practice or anything. By 2 seconds, but, you know, my main competitor is only P6, so starting from the back is not much of a hindrance. So what did you write of interesting things into my chat? Also, what was my fuel consumption? 2.78, thank you. That answers that question. So, a new steering wheel is arriving tomorrow, and I'm very sleep deprived. Have you still not slept in like 5 days? I won first place in an RF2 race last night, and then on next race someone did a horrible rejoin and my alignment was broken. I like R-Factor 2, but I don't like it. Sleep deprived, fair enough. Do they online make feminine-looking VTuber models, or do they make buff GigaChat models too? There is especially buff GigaChat models. Very buff. The male models usually are very buff, masculine-looking. You do... The femboy models are regularly just female models without tits. Mine is kind of an exception. I did actually use the male preset within... what's it called? Within Vioroid. So that's what I ran to get my model that I'm currently using. Well, the temperature's a lot lower, so we probably need to increase the pressures. +3, probably not. It's probably much. We don't have much time. I don't have time to do fuel math. How much fuel are we gonna take then? Because I have utterly no idea.
20 seconds.
80? 80 is a lot considering we're driving only 35 minutes.
Dear diary, my mother is not too smart regarding setting up the oven clock.
The oven clock is overcoming her.
No, we had the fuses down to test them if they still activate.
So,
in case of disaster. Yeah, and clock and date resetted.
yeah, obviously, and now it's a pain of setting these things up.
No, that was just 30 seconds of me pressing and turning knobs.
Yeah, but it's these integrated circuit devices that have like 2 buttons at times are utterly have like a 50-step process of configuring clocks sometimes. Sometimes they're utter pain in the ass to do this with. Other
Hey,
times,
at least it's a Siemens appliance. At least it's.
yeah.
I wonder if you will ever manage to find out about your credentials for Mania Planet.
Actually, I did. I haven't. I mean, downloading the executable of installing was I didn't have the time today to do anything really much. But like I did check last night my password manager, and I do have actually my password for Mania Planet in there, so I have that one.
Okay, good. You only need to download all packages one by one, or you use Wait, I should give
They
you
have actually the installer just free to download on the Mania Planet's
but you
website.
still need to download the separate packages in the software itself.
Yeah, but that's just time spent within the software.
Or I give you a little help with another package that I managed to get. Was it the NVMe one? Let me see. Mania Planet. Also, Mentrix finally activated his copies of Trackmania 2.
Activated them
Yeah, I gifted him all 4 games.
on Steam, probably.
Yeah. I pay that's how I paid for my model.
So Mentrix makes your model.
Yeah, my model papa in this case.
I remember when I joined V-Track that he like made a racing suit version. He made within like a couple of hours just a mock-up of my racing suit version. I'm like,
He wanted to do this, so
yeah,
interesting.
he was at the time insistent, but like I was like, thanks, but like I like to work on my model.
You like your cute model. What was that? Why did I set that? Fuck.
It's fine.
By the way, if you run it through this package, you will be done with. You only do 1 download, and then after launching into the environment, it's a 70 megabyte download each. You even put Lagoon.
Yeah. But yeah, I shall see the coming days, maybe setting that up.
You're going to set it up through Linux?
Yeah, obviously.
That will be easy with Lutris.
Yeah, after I've now convinced it to do to actually install software and also figured out how to make controllers work. Although I still have this weird issue with my inputs occasionally being dropped, and I just do not get why. I have played Dark Souls 1 Prepare to Die edition on Linux, and I haven't had issues with dropped inputs there at all.
Maybe it's the input controller that Trackmania is using.
Yeah, it might be a Trackmania issue, which would be hilarious that I ran into such.
Issue? No. Haven't you heard? There's a Trackmania issue with controls.
Yeah, because it's definitely been a few times the case where I do a flick input and just it's lost completely, and I drive straight on. And like this happens regularly enough. But other times when I do small inputs, it just registers fine. And it's just like, huh?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
That's just fun.
We can say it is just brain backup.
Yeah, I guess so.
Today was my first time paying my parking ticket with my phone
Okay.
through an app, through PayPal.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have any pocket money.
And the ticket machine actually allowed you to do that. Wow.
My city seems to be smart enough. Yeah. Even though my city is kind of shitty.
Yeah.
I wish we had more thingies like arcades and not those stupid Spielhallen. Videothek.
I don't go outside enough to complain about that.
Dude, I went into 2 of them and got bored immediately. Just looking around and then coughing up when there was fucking cigarette smoke.
Oh yeah. Fuck that.
I'm really sensitive around it.
Yeah, I've had like literally 0 laps of practice, just did 2 flying laps in qualifying, and
Maybe Jordan for gore?
likely, or he just didn't want to turn up to the league again. I mean, last time he drove here, at Watkins Glen, he struggled a lot with the car, and
Oh no, my car.
and
Why
then,
are you doing this to me?
and then here, yeah, and then yeah, there was the entire thing that I had with one of the guys of getting wrecked out. And then also just a chance that, like, it might be just that Jordan is at work and just doesn't have time for that reason.
He's yellow. He is yellow. He's yellow. This means he's online. Yellow means online.
But AFK.
Maybe the brain is resting. Is in resting position.
Yeah, that's also a possibility.
When I scroll through Twitter, German VTuber that I kind of follow reported about something with their spine.
Okay.
Let me see what it's called in English or what I should. Let us say in the German word. She has Wirbelgleiten.
What?
Grad 2.
Was an Grad 2?
Wirbelgleiten hat
Okay.
eine VTuberin aus dem deutschen Raum.
Okay, I didn't quite acoustically understand this term, even though I still have not much of a clue what the hell it is, but...
Oh, that's like multiple parts of a fucking spine shift around.
I overshot my pressure targets completely.
Still need yeah, today I went to multiple music stores in the town to check on fucking interfaces and microphones for Linux.
Ah. I mean, it's not like they're gonna tell you that it's compatible with Linux.
No, they won't. But I had to Google.
I mean, usually a good indication is this device compatible with Windows, Mac, and Android? Then probably
and
compatible.
iOS.
And
Or
iOS.
is it, what else is a good indicator for Linux support? If it's class compliant.
Yeah, because technically that's the indication that it is. And that
But
don't
really
advertise some proprietary software that because then you have issues.
Yeah, I'm fucked. My interface uses proprietary software by PreSonus.
Yeah.
The issue is, if I would use my microphone in Discord or in stream, you could hear yourselves.
No.
Since I manage virtual inputs in the software.
Oh. Oh yeah, so I mean, turned up way too late for this race here, and then it's just like immediately qualified by 2 seconds on pole. Like, I mean, it's Suzuka. I'm like not that actually faster on this circuit. I like it. Also, I'm driving a Porsche that like understeers like a dog for the first few corners, so I don't know. Also, I'm still holding the fastest lap in this race. So even the other guy slowly making his way up through the field is not driving actually faster than me.
Eh. Why are foxes cute?
Because you're fluffy.
They're fluffy and have pointy ears.
Yes. What's that you DMing me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Wait.
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I was. I just sent you a Patreon post with the gifts from Birdman. Because Fox.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just asking, like, in case someone else is texting me or something. It's like,
It's okay.
and I at least know it was you, and like.
It was I.
Ah, now he has actually taken the fast lap off me. Shouldn't have said anything.
You jinxed yourself.
Yes.
I'm proud of you.
Yes.
Yourself. Oh. I have like 12 notifs over on Patreon.
12 notifications.
Yeah, I'm patrons for quite some channels. I follow. I'm a patron of BeamMP. I'm a patron of X4 Fab, the developer of the custom shaders patch. Patron of Manly Reviews. Patron of Hikikomori Media, Computer Clan, Track, the developer of Pure and Soul. Renam Gaming does it play, and that's just it.
I see.
Yeah. I should really do some more content regarding Beam. I kind of want that YouTuber tag. Mighty, what have you done?
What do you mean?
Mighty, why do I want to shine this red badge? In Beam and P. I started backing them regarding the server when the BMP server for self-hosting was still works and not in public circulation. And I mean, €1 per month,
Yeah.
it's not a lot.
God damn it, I was 3 tenths up in his lap and just lost it all.
Damn. Spin, spin, spin.
Nope, no spin.
Only we're going wide.
Just not carrying the speed through some corners. It's not even wide.
Time to see what how much.
So have I
money
been punted in this league race yet? No, I haven't. I qualified on pole by 2 seconds because the other guy had to sit out qualifying, and he was even later than me joining the server. I had literally 2 laps of in qualifying. That was my entire practice. I overshot the tire pressures, and so yeah, we're leading right now. He does have the fastest lap though, and I mean he's 19 seconds behind me. He has a bit of an adventure if he wants to catch back up to me.
Adventure!
Adventure time.
What the fuck? You wanna know how much the developer of Soul and Pure, how many Patreon members he has?
Soul and Pure?
The lighting systems.
Ah, Soul. Yeah, now I get it.
Yeah.
I was like
Yeah.
thinking of like some RPG title named Soul and Pure.
RPG title Pure. Dude, when I hear the word Pure, I think about that ATV game from Disney.
I was thinking like Soul as in Soul, Dark Soul.
Soul, the soul that is getting sucked out every time.
Yeah, that. But like, did I realize when you said lighting system? I'm like, ah, Soul as in the sun.
Yeah, and he's also working on the Pure lighting system. Yeah, he has over 40,000 paying members.
40,000.
Yeah, he's on Patreon rank 3. In total.
In total.
Yeah, in total. He is rank 3rd on Patreon. Holy God.
Holy Jesus. Like, just consider for a second some modder for a niche genre of video game sim racing titles making a lighting mod is one of the biggest creators on Patreons. It's like, what?
What's with him? Okay, let me check. Holy shit, and who's topping him? The custom shaders patch developer. 53,000 paid members.
Wait, are you sure this is like not in some? This is overall and not just some specific section of Patreon?
No, that's overall. Holy fuck, he's earning a lot of money. Just checking Graphtreon, and his growth is exponential. It's only going up there. That's impressive. Who's on the leaderboard? Who is Matt and Shane's secret podcast?
Matt and Shane?
Yeah.
That's-
They are number 1 on the leaderboard.
No
they
clue.
have 84,000 paid members. This is fuck. I'm sorry. It's so impressive to see. I remember when Dankpods used to be one of the bigger ones in the list.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing adult games, adult animation, adult P-word. It's getting worse.
The further you scroll down, you mean?
No, you can sort them for categories. Top 50, podcast, games, video, yada yada yada.
I see. You're scrolling through the categories.
Damn. Adult animation rank 4.
Who is an adult animation ranked for?
The Pixon? The Pixon? Or how is it? How they're spelled?
Okay. No clue.
I don't. Who? Where is? Oh, Song Punchers at rank 90.
I'm actually losing ground to the Maserati behind me. He's not lapping like 2 seconds per lap any more slower than me. That's interesting. I mean, I'm starting to go half a second slower than my previous pace because my tires are dying.
Tires cooked. I repeat, tires cooked.
I mean, I have overpressured them pretty badly. It's not helping.
Okay, time to check something. Now I forgot. Now I remember. Was checking about cashback.
Okay.
I'm still unsure about renting the server. I don't know anything about this one hoster, even though it's trusted by Beambot and by the BeamNG forums and by the BeamMP devs. Holy shit! I'm having a stroke.
I hope not.
Nah, I don't have a stroke. It was just pronunciation errors.
My stream is dropping frames.
Oh no.
It's back to normal again. This is a bug that I've been dealing with recently with well, I think for over a month now with my streams, where it happens sometimes early on in the stream, but it happens at some point usually during the stream where I just suffer where just all the frames suddenly start dropping. I suffer a disconnect, and then it reconnects immediately again, and everything's fine.
How do you stream H.264 or H.265?
I think H.264.
How much bits?
I think 9,000.
I'm overdoing it maybe. I'm using 20,000 kilobits per second on HVAC.
I mean, I can look after after the race on my stream settings.
Yeah, sure. You don't have to.
But yeah, I'm CPU encoding.
Oh, I should stop GPU encoding then. Maybe that's why my stream looks like poo-poo. I'm using NVENC.
Pretty sure there's not a slow car ahead. I am the slow car.
Oh no! Stop bullying yourself. Or stop gaslighting
Well,
yourself.
actually, no, it is actually a slow car ahead. The white flag is correct. There is a limping car here on the straight. It is
Stop limping! There's one thing that should be limp. It's
Bonk.
biscuit.
God.
Sorry, I had to.
Okay, but yeah, the issue was I had lost the car heading up to the braking zone for Spoon and just threw the car through there, and like while I was flying off the circuit there, it threw out the white flag. I'm like, it's like, why are you telling me now, crew chief, that there's a slow car ahead of me? I am the slow car of the circuit. And then I finish Spoon, drive down the straight, and there is a slow car on that straight, so that was actually correct. I didn't even get a white or yellow flag for me. I mean, I had a relatively spectacular off there.
Sorry. Oh dear, I'm laughing at a video that I recorded when I was at the local electronics market. Yeah. And you wanna know why I laughed at it?
What?
A random phone dial noise through a loudspeaker was playing while I was filming a fucking microphone. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't laugh about you. No worries.
I mean, that's fine.
It's so stupid. I'm going to post it in the general on my server.
There's 8 minutes on the clock, 9.6 seconds worth of gap.
If you see the context of the video, you would understand. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna make myself a little drink.
Okay.
Without alcohol, of course.
Okay. Sunset here at Suzuka. Unfortunately, it's not going to get quite dark, but I really ever like sunrises on the circuits. They're quite nice. Reminds me of when my team and I won in Virtual Endurance Championship here in Div 2. On our way to promotion to Div 1. That also does remind me, like I was the slowest driver in the lineup for this race, but the main reason we performed is because I decided to bring the medium tires till the end of the race in a triple stint compared to the usual double stint we ran. And we ran medium tires the entire race, we just specifically that. Our team, compared to the other teams, which it was early on struggle, we weren't that fast. When we put second stints came up, we started shooting towards the front, and when there was this code 18 in that race, and we decided to not pit, which wasn't a wise decision, but it worked out in the end still. A lot of those moments I had to fall out with. Ground effect. Manager at the time. Didn't have ground effect for whom I was racing at the time. Wasn't my final season in Vec, that would be the next one. Although I only competed, I think, in that one in 3 rounds or so. Not much. Competed at Sebring, infamously crashing the car, and then I competed a little more in the LMP1. So just finishing the race more or less, because we were completely off the pace there. I was driving in F1, that was just not great for us. That's even more infamous for me having driven at Monza, the pre-season race, but not having time for the round 1 at Monza there. I literally bought a Monza just to drive it in a pre-season race for like for an hour. I think I drove in grand total. An hour worth of drive time.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Get beverage. I needed that. Oh, I'm stupid. They have a reputable source for a reference. That hoster. They are hosting the they are providing the servers for GridFinder.
Oh, GridFinder. Well, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah. Nürburgring Esports trust them as well.
I don't know if these are endorsements or actually condemned.
Our partners.
Yeah, I mean, I think the last time I touched GridFinder is like a year or 2 ago, probably 2 years more like. And it's like it was completely useless because it listed events that weren't happening or are no longer happening and stuff like that. It just wasn't useful anymore, really. Already.
Understandable. Hey, at least it's not simracing.gp. That hellhole.
I mean, GridFinder is kind of worse because it's completely useless.
Wait, what?
As I mentioned, last time I used it, it listed leaks that didn't exist really anymore. And events and everything, it just... And that's already like a few years back. Maybe GridFinder is, you know, gotten updated and patched back up, but like, I'm expecting it more likely that it's fallen more apart. It's just become more and more a relic of a bygone time. Although, I mean, it wasn't ever that really old, it was a relatively modern site, but like... just become more and more useless. I mean, SGP has obviously had its issues.
The fucking free-to-play system.
Oh yeah, that's... It's not just the free-to-play system, it's just the issues related towards if you want to be a league admin and host stuff, that like the payment model is about as obtuse as possible.
Yeah. Hello, Asphalt 8's gas system.
Yes.
1 race equals 1 gas.
Yes, we've gotten there.
Why isn't BeamNG downloaded to my SSD?
Is it downloaded to your hard drive or?
Which hard drive? My main PC only has NVMe drives and one SATA drive that contains my Linux install, my 2 terabyte.
I see. I mean, I don't have hard disks anymore on my PC either.
I only have a hard disk sitting inside my enclosure Before that, it sat in my old gaming PC that is now the Proxmox server.
Your Proxmox server doesn't have hard drives either.
Nope. I think. Let me think. I have 2 NVMe drives. Was it 2? Yeah, I think it was 2. And I'm confused. And I'm too lazy to fire up and call Google and say to launch the Proxmox socket. I have Shelly smart plugs, and when I talk to Google and say a wake word and then the name of a plug, it will turn it on, and BIOS remembers, ah yes, power on after power loss.
I see. I mean, you could also send wake on LAN packets.
I don't trust that.
Why?
My PC constantly just turned the fuck on. It was spooky.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's validating. No, it's not. It's not installed. It's not downloading. It's validating.
Well, I do have actually BeamNG Drive installed on the Windows right now. Oh. Ooh, that was close. It's the last
Okay,
lap and I nearly bit the car.
Okay, that was a lie. It's downloading. I'm set now.
But yeah, if I haven't uninstalled it, I should have BeamNG still installed on the Windows. It's just I haven't, tried it in a while. I mean, we can just check how long ago it's been since I last launched the title.
Also, I need BeamNG.
Yeah, I don't have BeamNG installed.
Just downloading the installer. That's all. There's also Linux builds, but I don't want to host because privacy.
Yeah.
Please no docs. Nee,
Yeah.
Blocks no docs. Muss es doch heißen.
Yeah. Right. And I'm finishing. I won. The guy did get the fastest lap. My tires started to drop off pretty hard, and he got down to 4 seconds, and he started out of pit. So I got kind of impressive to get that much ground in 35 minutes. I mean, what is his fastest lap actually? 041. Jesus, my fastest was an 049. I wasn't even close to that time.
Yeah, you know what? I will pause the download for now, or someone in my house is complaining about who's taking over bandwidth. Or maybe I should do the sensible thing of capping the rate.
Yeah, that's probably more sensible thing.
Let us do. Wait, kilobits per second. That's.
Can't you select in megabits?
Steam doesn't have megabits or megabyte. Let me think. Let us do 10,000 or... Wait, I have 100,000 in the plan. What about 50,000?
Oh, I can't open
Yeah,
it.
it's limited to 50 Mbits. Maybe I should limit it more to suit. Let us say 35.
Downloads. Ah, yeah, right. You have to enter in kilobits per second. Because I have limited to 8,000 kilobits per second.
I limited in mine, and now I should be fine.
Yeah.
Why is there a download for Dying Light 2 Reloaded Edition? Or an update scheduled in the scheduler? No, and there's also a GTA 4 update.
Hello there.
Damn, Snool joined. Quite a while.
I pat the fluff.
Thank you. Did you know that you missed the race?
What race?
You drove last week.
Oh yeah, I already left that championship.
Okay, good.
Yes, I'm driving a new championship, which I'm currently racing right now. But I'm in the pit lane because I blinked for 3 seconds instead of 1.
Oh, by the way, Jordan.
And
do you
and
think
look at
about
the wall.
renting... Hey, Jordan. Do you still think about renting the server?
I'm still thinking about it, yes.
If you do, please select Germany as a location.
Why?
It's Central Europe and it should be fine. It sits in the data center.
What about if I want the Scottish server?
The Irish.
The Irish server.
The
You
thing,
have to check.
because I mean, at least with SGP, the VTrack server was usually in Dublin.
Frankfurt am Main?
Dublin, actually, I think.
Wait, it was in Dublin?
Oh, wait a minute. VTrack might have been over in Frankfurt, but like I do remember SRXP being in Dublin. To allow the Americans and stuff to join. I don't know.
See, please. Let us see which servers are on the map.
Were you perhaps by any chance speaking in German about Linux before I joined?
No. I was streaming a race, and I'm still
Yeah, we
technically
were
live.
talking in English.
Yeah, we were talking the entire time English.
Jordan, I have some sad news regarding AssettoHosting.com.
What?
There's only London servers.
What, you get shanked?
I mean,
What?
London isn't too bad for Europeans.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going back to the rest I'm part of. I have 4 minutes repairs. I thought I'm going for a nap for 4 minutes.
A nap for 4 minutes. What series are driving again?
It's called Virtual Oval, so driving NASCAR trucks and iRacing. And iRental, as you would put it. Yes, Ruska and 2 other Mirai peeps are in the series.
Okay.
I'm
That
impressed.
series! I remember. Is Vesca live right now with that?
Yes.
Yeah, right. I've
Watch
watched
this.
him drive in the series before. I mean, he drives also the, I think, Cup race with these guys on Sunday, isn't it? Doesn't
Yes.
he? Yeah, I do remember now. Right.
And he fucking dead. He
No.
fucking dead.
Yeah, he died again.
He fucking dead. I'm sorry. How was the race?
I didn't win.
Huh?
I already said I won.
You won. You smoked the grid. Damn.
A bit, because as I said, the guy did have to start from the back of the grid, and then he must have forgotten to keep a grid up, so he started even out of the pits. But considering it's a 6-car grid, it's like this. Yeah, I mean, I would have been shit up creek if he actually hadn't just taken the start from. If he hadn't started from the out of the pit lane, because he finished 4 seconds behind me, his fastest time being nearly a second faster than me. So my tires were really dead after like 15, 20 minutes. It's a bit of a problem. So where's my BMG drive?
Oh no, I'm going to send you the video so you can chuckle at it. So you don't have to look at the server. And look through the thousands of servers. Wait, I forgot. Discord is smart enough to sort the servers as in the order you join them, right?
You can reorder them, and I do that actively.
You press read all.
I do that as well occasionally. But yeah, I have last time I played BMG Drive was in October.
When was the last time I touched the beam? Last time played today. That was a lie. You fucking binkies. Let me check what all games says when I touched it last time. I have 88 hours in that game. January 13th.
Let's launch BMG briefly here.
Video.
Yeah, okay, we're running the Vulcan build. It is saying that on the window, which is nice. Can I switch my capture settings to actually capture the window? Yeah, my AC capture is set up to actually do this. Perfect.
Fully.
I can capture this game with AC.
Damn.
Where were the controls again to I was messing around with like trying to with like ultra low graphics to get the thing to stop crashing. So there's some fun stuff. The game looks
crashing! Stop crashing!
Yeah, it was a lot of desperation and it just never wanted to work. Right, where was it actually the setting hidden for into VR mode? It's somewhere along the many settings. Flow graph editor, slow motion, menu navigation, maybe? Oh yeah, right, I don't have my shifter connected when I usually do. That could be some issue, but like, we're gonna just drive a car that doesn't have one. But I still don't know where it is hidden. This says here, enable VR. Guess where it's hidden? Camera. I mean,
Camera. Yes.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense, but also like, okay, sure, whatever. That is shift control backspace that I set this to.
Still, I wonder if Jordan would actually take the plunge to rent the server or not. I'm nervous. I don't know because I never managed a subscription for PayPal directly.
You've never managed a subscription directly for PayPal?
Yeah, actively for PayPal. Usually I only manage them through their websites.
No, we're not gonna touch the game quite yet with that one. Which map should I load into? I know Italy is. Utah.
Do you want to go to Muye County or do you want to go to Mighty County?
Let's go with airfield. Sounds good.
One map that one creator can shut up about is Italy.
Yes, yeah, but I do remember that I actually got Italy to work for a bit till I drove closer to a certain town and it just crashed the game again. It worked for a sizable portion of time, and then I got too close. I flew too close to the sun, and it died.
Oops.
Yeah, Italy isn't too good in that sense.
I'm also planning on downloading all the car hunt configurations.
What are their specific configurations? As far as I know how car hunt works, is you just use, everyone is given cars and you just drive them.
The latest car hunt basically had, if you drop below a certain speed for at least 5 seconds, explosive in your trunk make your car go boom.
I see. So they actually added gameplay features and aren't just driving around the map.
Yeah, Philman helped Mighty with a model of the Interceptor car. He fucking called the Interceptor car Lucifer.
Right, so far I'm just driving in this mode through the Steam VR overlay.
Oh god, it would be hell.
It's not too bad. I mean, I've kind of used it. Big issue is that I've taken, because the texture quality isn't particularly great. I mean, usually I have a GPU that can handle 16 gigabytes of VRAM, so like this should be fine. Bonk. But I mean, obviously VR can pull quite a bit of load on the system.
Yeah. Load. The load you're talking about, the load others are talking about.
Bonk.
Bonk.
So let me just move that over to the other screen. Because I want to just look at the task manager briefly. Performance.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doing that with the bonk that you made bonk.
That's fine. Dedicated VRAM usage is now at 8 gigabytes of VRAM. My main system memory is at 21 out of 64. The CPU is we're using a decent chunk of it. It's like a lot is being used despite it we're right now after the game paused. I hate. It's like there is a weird touchpad feature in Windows that allows you to like I think that the keyboard mapping is Alt Tab, not Alt Tab. It's the Windows tab or something. It allows you to do the multi-desktop view. And for some reason,
Hey, sorry, back.
Okay.
Someone just knocked on my door and gave the guinea pigs some salad.
Okay. So let's try getting into VR mode.
And suddenly everything explodes.
Didn't I just press the combination?
Control, what was it? Control, enter backspace?
Oh yeah, and backspace. I was pressing space.
I heard the space bar bottoming out.
Yeah. Understood. Next up, VR, and we're loaded in. I mean, honestly, the time it takes to load in is relatively good. I hope I know my steering wheel. That's all stood flat. Yeah. BMG has racetracks. BMG definitely has racetracks, although I'm definitely not on a racetrack. I'm in the middle of a field.
Of nothing!
Yeah, let's see how. Do we get a few meters into this world before it decides to implode on us?
You
Because
need to change
standing
the screen
still is.
title.
Yeah, I haven't. I think I updated the stream title that it is Suzuka, but like the thumbnail isn't. Because it was that hastily this stream put together that I didn't have the time to make a thumbnail.
No, you haven't updated it to Beam.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna just briefly do a bit of Beam. We're not gonna do much. I mean, the big experiment would be to do this, obviously, all in, on Linux as well.
And how's the VR movement?
I mean, so far I'm moving fine without the game having crashed, but like I would talk too loud. I mean, I'm driving the.
No, mal den Teufel nicht an die Wand.
Commentator's curse.
Ah yes, I'm gonna commentate on the certain thing. Damn, certain thing broke on me. Why is this happening to me?
So that's going fine. I mean, my VR experience. I've played a game in VR on Linux, and that is Elite Dangerous.
Ah yes, space exploration game.
Yeah, on the X11 at least, I had some weird issues, or it might just be also some funny things with Elite Dangerous, because Elite Dangerous now forces you to basically to run with Odyssey. Which, yeah. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't. I'm not gonna explain it.
I won't be able to use my VR headset on the Linux. Take a guess why.
Yeah.
I'm on Meta.
Yeah, that'd be.
I know. I should have went with Valve instead.
Nah.
But there were a few reasons. The first one. I don't want to drill holes into my wall. I'm afraid of hitting the power lines.
Yeah, I mean, I'm using shelves to where my base stations are standing on.
I can't use shelves. There aren't any shelves in the opposite direction where the lighthouses can look at each other.
Yeah, I was able to configure something. But it is and the lighthouses, like, they don't need to be, like, literally in the corners of your room. You can get away with some things. It's not quite as bad. But yeah, it does make sense to purchase the meta.
Hey, at least it's not the Rift CV1 with its horrendous tracking sensors.
Oh god.
Fucking hell. When I got my Quest 2, wanna know what I did with the box of the CV1? I kicked it a few times. Damn. Yeah. Wanna know why I wanted a Rift CV1 in the first place?
Well, because you wanted a VR headset?
Yes, but there was one particular game that made me buy it. In that certain bundle with the touch controllers. It was a pack-in title. Robo Recall.
Ah, that game.
That one premier VR game by Epic.
Yeah, I see.
It was directed
I mean,
by the same dude that brought us Fortnite Battle Royale.
Oh yeah. I mean, one thing that can definitely cause you motion sickness is swapping to the swing back camera while you're driving. I'm doing that. I mean, I have the VR stomach to get away with shit like this. The thing is, I wanted to find the light switch because I'm driving through a tunnel and, you know, I don't have lights. And I don't know where I mapped this thing, and I'm just like, I mean, I see a lot more if I'm swapping to the outside perspective of the car.
Ah yes, VR stuff. I'm kinda mad what Meta did with that one certain VR game that was supposed to be the killer app for them and AAA game basically.
They killed it.
Unlisted it. Not really unlisted. No purchase options left. It's Stormland by Insomniac.
Okay.
That was their magnum opus, sadly. For the CV1. Was around the time CV1 Quest 1.
Yeah. Let's grab a new vehicle briefly and perhaps test something that's maybe a tad bit faster. I mean, I probably should also try perhaps turning the graphics up because I don't have mirrors right now. They don't. Well, I have, but like they don't work. It's that bad. A rally gravel sunburst sounds like something good. I was about to say I'm a bit. Oh fuck. I forgot BeamNG Drive is brutal about it. If you do, oh yeah, I'm gonna do some rallying and yeah, there's rock.
Wait, what? I can buy Stormland! I should do that.
Button 11? Which button is that? Oh.
Basically, I could use it in Rift mode. Wait, they relisted it? They relisted it! Okay, I'm going to buy it now.
I see.
Yeah, there were... Yeah, I don't want to miss out on a great experience.
God, God, for you being a gravel car, you're really not finding much grip on this ground.
Also, I bought the funny Neko game on the Quest.
The funny that thing, right? Yeah.
The mixed reality Neko Atsumi game. It's cute.
Leave it to the Japanese to actually figure out how to use the hardware properly.
I have to admit, the Quest 2 is not a bad headset. And... I'm sorry, I didn't want to burp. Wait a minute, do I still have a coupon? A voucher for them? They usually say something about, here's your voucher.
Ah! It's a bit of an issue doing rallying with like half an open wheeler room. And I don't have, and because I'm on T300, rim swapping is a multi-minute deal.
Fuck off! We don't roll rims! We don't swap rims! Do we? Do we?
Mayhaps.
I'm sorry. I really need to get a quick release at one point when I upgrade.
Mayhaps. So, this is really called I have to go.
You know what?
Okay.
It is time to scream into the void.
Yeah, I mean, I'm upside down right now. I'm looking out the side of my
I'm
door.
going to check it now, and I wasted 40 euros.
Oh, no.
Well, at least I have stuff. Now I own a game that is regarded as the best PC VR title. It also uses locomotion for movement. Also, it has a co-op mode. Technically, you could run this with, on your index. There's this one software called Revive.
Ah, yeah, right.
But you don't have to. It's fine. It's fine. Let me see. Stormland listed.
One of the AI races available in Utah is called Ridge Race. Ridge Racer!
Ridge Racer! Remember that one?
That meme.
God, I still feel so sorry for him. He really wanted to hype up Ridge Racer. And what do we get? Fuck. I feel so sorry. Actually, Ridge Racer games were really cool. My favorite has to be Ridge Racer 7 for its boost mechanics.
I've only played one of them, and that was their free-to-play game that they had back in...
Driftopia! Oh no!
Oh yeah! Oh no is a good descriptor!
Oh, I remember when it was in a closed beta state, and where you can actually buy out the whole fucking item shop for free. I remember being like, oh hey, I'm giving away this key for Ridge Racer Driftopia closed beta. Hey, watch my video. This is so sad.
Alexa, play Despacito.
How did you know? How did you know? How did you know? Two minds think alike?
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps. Hey, at least we are smarter than an orange cat. Right?
Maybe.
Oh, if.
Hello?
Oh man, he is back. Did your router committed seppuku?
No, I went back to the rest. My damage fixed.
Ah.
Remember I said it was racing?
I remember. I remember you said racing.
AMD?
I remember.
I'm playing
happy.
BMG.
And Lucas is currently doing VR in Beam, or was doing.
You're doing BR. BMG. That's like the most terrifying thing. That and the DD wheel.
I don't have a DD wheel, but like,
Still the T300, but basically the same wheel that I have.
I know we want here with a DD wheel.
Yeah. Dude, I don't have like 800 euros spare.
Yeah, but most is not 800 euros up.
Dude, I need console support and Moza doesn't have PlayStation support.
But ain't nobody playing consoles nowadays. Nah. Let's be fair, Chief. You're using PC more than you're using the
Dude, I
PlayStation.
just want one wheel for all the platforms. That's
Yeah.
the issue.
Good luck, because no one makes that.
Fanatec has PlayStation support, Xbox support, and PC support.
Yes, but how long does it take for them to ship?
Usually they're fast in Germany. I got my stuff like 1 week after I ordered.
when did you order the last time something from
Black
Fanatec?
Friday.
This-
years ago. So we just arrived.
No, it was Black Friday last year.
Okay,
I ordered the
that-
pedals and the shifter.
That's relatively recent because Fanatec have been having issues with fulfilling orders.
Yeah,
At
the
all.
issue was they were swapping. Yes, they were swapping.
Man, the AI is actually races you half competently. This is. Oh, jeez!
Wait, what is this Crown Vic knockoff doing?
He actually won. I fucked up my gear shift. Oh, that's really impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you beat the Wicked Flip.
Unfortunately, I didn't. Unfortunately, I don't have my shifter connected. Otherwise, I could be using my shifter instead of my.
Jordan, by the way, I bought a VR game on Oculus.
What game?
Stormland.
Never heard of it.
It's a game by Insomniac, by the way.
I forgot who it is.
Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, Infamous, Fuse,
I think I've heard that one.
Resistance.
It's me, but you can hear. Oh,
The Resistance, aka the British game.
you can hear Lucas's wheel through his mic.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as when Yuki or Aki is streaming, or Reska.
I mean, that's a good thing about my wheel. You can't hear it anymore.
Still, dude, I'm not a huge fan. They really need to work on their mic placement.
Yeah, so do I. I need to get a better mic.
But yeah, I mean, usually I don't have many issues. But I mean, you cut with wheel sounds.
Why don't you get the same mic as Lucas? It has USB and XLR, and it sounds decent.
Which one's that?
My FTUs microphone that I use when I'm streaming, when I'm in voice chat, when I'm not in VR.
Or you get yourself a fucking mod mic.
Hold on, let me go to my local school and steal the microphone equipment.
Isn't that a massive downgrade?
Hello, I'm massive downgrade. Look at me, I'm a 4x3 monitor, 90 inches.
To be fair, when I was in school, I was tempted to do something very, very sneaky. But then again, I can't really say said thing in on stream.
Wait.
Did you actually do it?
No. I was tempted to though.
Not eat.
Then you can talk about it because you know it's
Okay.
you didn't do it.
Okay.
Never once in my school time, I wouldn't pull that shit. The only thing I did was I'm trying to install Blender on Linux.
All I would say is, if I had the computer room to myself and a set of screwdrivers, let's say I would have made a pretty banging PC. With still all the specs.
Not really.
Well, the best you could get was school equipment. It's a, I know in one of the departments, my favorite class had Intel Xeons.
Yeah, just because it's an Intel.
It doesn't say much about it being a Xeon. It can be also a shitty Xeon.
Xeon
No,
just
that's
means
not
it's
a good
workstation or server. It doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything particular.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I mean, it might be better than my school threw out around the time I was graduating some old PCs because they were updating to Windows 7. Windows XP support had ended a year or two ago. Actually, not just a year or two ago at that point. Hold on. That was 2016, so like that was Windows XP support had already ended a few years. And they were just now getting around to upgrading. No, they had to effectively... Yeah, they had to throw out some PCs that were too old and couldn't run Windows 7. I have one of these, and that's a Pentium 4 with 4 sticks of 256 megabytes of RAM.
DDR1.
Probably. Yeah, that thing has all 4 DIMM subs populated just so it can have 1 gigabyte. So it's just...
Oh dear. My middle school basically had Dell Optiplex PCs with AMD Athlon 60 X264 CPUs, some utterly odd ATI card, and guess what they ran? Guess who?
Windows 98?
Fucking Linux!
And that's...
They fucked up the configuration so hard. The system bottlenecked on itself.
I mean, I do remember that, like, we had, in, I think, 7th grade or something, in one of the classrooms, there was a computer still standing around, but, like, never used. That thing seemingly had Windows 98 installed.
Windows 98.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Wait, you talked about the SL40, not the SL40X. I'm sorry.
SL40? You mean microphone?
Yeah, you have the SL40. I was looking at the SL40X. Which was the stupid XLR, which was the XLR
Only.
mic. I'm sorry, I'm barking. I'm going to change the links for Mr. Branch.
Yeah, I had done a tad bit of research.
For Linux usage.
Not really specifically for Linux usage, because effectively the Linux usage advice was like, well, I mean, if you need to look for if it works with, because no one will advertise Linux usage, but like, you can, if they have, you earlier mentioned the certification, or if you know work on basically everything, it's probably a really good chance that it also works on Linux. And then I had, but mainly to like, what is a decent microphone. And there is another microphone that's like XLR and USB, but that one had, they were like, oh yeah, this is a good microphone for like, you know, 60, 80 bucks. And like, I looked at it, it's like 120, and like, yeah.
Sorry, I'm kinda greedy.
All I'm saying is, these are talking about no. All I'm saying is these are talking about old computer parts, and I just remember that I started building a computer like 3 years ago, and I never got around to finishing it.
I really need to build a PC as well. A retro PC. What about a Windows XP or Windows 7 machine?
Ah, so exactly the thing I was trying to.
I mean, I do have my FX 6300 laying.
No. Sorry.
Yeah, that one is laying on my floor as a test bench, effectively, with my GTX 960 stick. Well, I actually had to remove the GTX 960 because I'd pulled the coin battery out of that motherboard, because my heartbeat monitor didn't work anymore, and I wanted to try if it's, you know, the battery ran dead, so I'm just gonna try swapping a different coin battery into it, and it was the same size. It didn't work. There was not enough voltage on that, like, a decade old coin battery didn't have enough voltage.
Damn.
That was down to,
Damn.
I did measure it then the next day and saw that like that was only 2.9 volts, but the one that came out of the heartbeat monitor was 1.2. But once I fitted a fresh coin battery, it worked again. So
Cool. I'm looking the FUs up, right? And it has a fucking 50% off voucher on Amazon.
ooh,
On Amazon Germany and then on Amazon UK.
yeah, that's nice. I mean, I bought it also in a sale while it was reduced for Prime members, which is why I picked up Prime.
Oh, how fancy! Amazon Prime.
Amazon, I'm showing you ads anyway. Prime. Why is Mantrix calling it? No! No!
You need to listen
I'll
to
be
your
right
papa.
back. I'm gonna pop back in.
So I'm looking up my. Oh, never mind. I'm signed out of the eGay. Find. Where is eBay? Is it? What? Oh, okay. So I'm just trying to find what my eBay was.
Ah.
Continue.
Oh boy, I don't see shit.
Okay.
Yeah, let's briefly swap the map, and then I'm gonna end my stream. Main menu, free roam.
Sorry if you heard that.
No, I didn't hear anything. I was just humming to myself.
I know it was my phone.
I guess I could go to West Coast USA and see if that will destroy my computer.
Wait, I've just noticed. The last thing I had on eBay, I had two things in my cart. How long has that been sitting there?
Probably a while.
It was. I remember it was supposed to be PSP games, but
PSP games.
yes, I wanted to get a PSP, but then ended up I didn't buy one. Oh, okay. So I went back, and I found my old the old PC parts.
Okay.
So guess what graphics card I was running was going to use for this build?
I don't know. A GTX 670.
No. Shittier than that. Or older, I should say. Older.
Okay.
And definitely not as powerful.
Oh god. What could that be then?
You were right with the GT part though.
Oh, it's a GT. I had back in the day a GT 9800.
I don't think it's old as that, but I'm not sure.
I do have on my shelf a GTS 450.
What's it? The one that I bought was a GT 440.
Okay.
It was less than £20.
Will it be able to render anything?
Yes, because I chucked in my main just to see if it worked.
At least you verified that it works.
Yes, and basically I bought an old desktop and got it for parts, like 50 quid. So
That's
I
nice.
bought a HP Compact DC 7900 tower, which had a Intel Quad Q. Is it a Q9004? Is that right? I know I bought something. I wonder, does it still have the original? Oh yeah, I bought other things. So I bought a few CPUs. I also bought a spare motherboard. But the problem is with the spare motherboard is it is a. I'm pretty sure it was a gigabyte board, but the problem is it didn't fit the case.
But yeah, it seems since the last time I tried BeamNG Drive back in October, you can actually now run BeamNG Drive in VR without it crashing constantly, which was previously an issue.
So would you like to join a
Car hunt?
I'm going to be hosting, yes.
Because Frapp already asked me for that the other day, and I was like, yeah, I would be. I just have to see if I have to play it with a controller, because driving with how my rig is set up, I can't drive without VR. Although I could technically drive without VR by just driving on the desktop view. So yeah, but yeah, I can. Although I mean, running on the experimental Vulkan renderer, and then on top of that, the driving using BeamNP. I don't know how stable this entire thing is going to be, and also I'm still running on the lowest graphics settings. I do definitely need to turn the mirrors on, because I don't have any right now. And I would definitely need some. whoa, this car actually survived that thump. Well, it survived the next thump, but then I hit a post box, I think. Built out of adamantium. You know, an advantage of not driving, you know, from the car perspective is if you have an accident, you can see more easily forwards. It's a bit difficult when the hood is folded up. Although, I mean, the coolant is anyway overheating, so this car isn't for long anyway.
Is it a micro ETX? No, it's. I know it's. This board's a small board.
The car I'm driving right now, that's the
Barbie Mobile. It's pink. Barbie Mobile.
It does come actually pink in default. It is one of the new in quotation mark sports car they added, like, I don't know, half a year ago at this point, probably. Or probably a bit more than half a year ago.
New to you.
Yeah. I mean, last time I played it, it was already in the game, so... So that's that. Obviously, it's a bit deformed after all I hit a wall. Conrod rod bearings damaged.
So I got 3 people for this car. Myself, you, perhaps. Might put a thing out on Twitter, see if anybody else would want to join.
I mean, you can definitely ask someone to track people. I think the engine is not truly dead. Yes.
I asked the track people, then I know for a fact I'm not escaping them.
You're not gonna escape them. I mean, some of the track VTubers.
I don't think anyone else right has BeamNG.
Are you sure? I mean,
I could ask. I know there's someone else who'd want to do it in my server.
yes, this guy.
A bully away on JHK to join us. I haven't. I know he's doing V-Track. Not V-Track, V4 Edge. As a single entrant.
It's the thing is, if I swap cars, it will think my I switch the game stopped running, so my thing automatically switches scene. What's Bus? Why do you not have any sound? Oh, I think I'm still all tapped. That's why. Well, I think it's muted, but the game is still running. Yeah, that's the explanation.
You ever just think to yourself, how is a person getting so many views when they're just sleeping? When you click on the stream, they're not sleeping.
Who are we talking about right now?
Alien.
Ah. I'll probably drive an automatic. It's a bit awkward driving a bus when you have an open wheel over it, but it's doable. Like stop mountain service.
My, so what the hell am I watching? What the hell am I watching?
What are you asking?
Oh, no more free got KO. Jesus Christ. What? How do I even describe this? I don't know. It must be a public disturbance thing, or like a street fight or something in England.
I am
Okay, welcome back.
The clip is like nearly 40 seconds long, and like the last few seconds, you see a woman that's next to the police officers, and some random person like off screen throws a wheel at their head. Like the wheel just appears in frame and just whacks her head, and it goes unconscious straight away.
Yeah, I shot the bus a bit, and I have a steering wheel in my lap now. Well, that's what I did.
You have a steering wheel in your lap?
Yes! I mean, you can open my stream and briefly see, but like, yes, I have a steering wheel in my lap.
Wait. Ah, yes. The bus. Wheels on a bus go round and round.
Can I actually move at all these things? No, it doesn't even clear the sidewalk. Just briefly reset.
Thank God you aren't a bus driver.
What do you mean? We're just going.
We're going to the construction site in the bus.
Why not? I mean, sometimes construction workers are transported via bus. It's not the most absurd thing ever.
Is this the one with the jet propellers in the back?
No, should I try it? I think that one. I mean, this is the highway configuration for probably a bit more speed on the highway.
All I'm saying is I find it more amusing that you started the stream with ACC and there's more BeamNG in this stream.
Wait, how long have I been going at this point?
107 minutes.
107 minutes. Okay, yeah. There is definitely more because I did stop my stream. It was only a 35-minute race. Yeah, definitely we have at this point more BeamNG content. I was just gonna faff around a bit and see if I can crash the game again, but no, apparently not. No longer. Oh yeah, we're now in a steel factory. Well, I think it's a steel factory, something like that.
Are you quitting sim racing, becoming a BeamNG VTuber?
Is the bus gonna fit? It actually, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna. Well, I'm getting stuck a bit. I think I would need more momentum to fit through here. Yeah, I think this doesn't quite fit.
Oh my Jesus.
Where am I now stuck?
See, I'm just watching Narc's stream delay, and I just see. Oh my.
Okay.
Okay.
You like that one video? I think it's like Russia with a guy dropping the water for the damn shopping mall.
We actually got back out! I got finally back out.
I think about a stupid meme.
And the bus is very different.
Kurva. Kurva. Like Bieber. Like beaver. Opa kurva.
Thank God you drive pretend race cars and not pretend buses.
I mean,
the passengers will never get to their destination.
Oh god, that would be a stupid car hunt if some of us had to drive a fucking bus.
Why not?
I mean, I'd say we use, even if we do only one, I say we use vanilla stuff, so nobody has to download mods outside.
Yeah, I mean the buzz is base game content.
What about the latest car that Mighty had done by filming?
The Ferrari.
Yeah, the car that was called Lucifer for a reason.
What, so you're telling me all the cops will have that, while the one runner has like a goddamn pigeon or something?
Movie moment.
or everyone is in pigeons having to hunt the demon.
To be fair, I have a rough idea what car I will be using to run it.
ETK?
No. Passima. One.
The new or the old Pessima?
The old.
I mean-
technically both are old, but the older one.
Yeah, because the other one is an late 90s, early 2000s shitbox. The other one is late 80s, early 90s shitbox.
Yeah, but
That
the
can be
difference
valid.
is
We still need to use mods at one point since they allow us better customization of car parts.
The 80s and 90s one though has a good thing of that one can come in all-wheel drive from
Yeah.
factory.
Yeah, I just wedged my bus now.
You're going down the sewer system.
I tried, but we're, slightly stuck now. Also, a part of the roof is missing.
We're stuck! You've heard about door stuck? And now we have bus stuck.
Yeah, I guess bus stuck now.
Bus was thirsty.
Well, it's not getting
I'm
down
s-
to the water. It's
I'm stuck.
dangling over the cliff here, effectively.
Now it's dying of dehydration.
I'm stuck, step boss.
Oh God!
Here you can see the omnibus in its natural habitat.
Well, getting stuck on the fence and then dangling into the sewer drain. God. And also
mean,
me
it is-
standing in the middle of the room.
It is dangling off of something. Let me guess. Is this a reference to the original Town Job? For now on?
Oh God.
I don't know what the cops would use. They'd probably use the Crown Vic police car, wouldn't they?
Probably.
Or draw a name out the hat, or the cops. One gets the sunburst, or the Mercedes SLK.
Yeah.
Oh, did I mention I said I had to repair damage in my car.
Yeah, you did.
I may have yawned, and that's how I accidentally crashed.
Suddenly Jordan made it all worse.
I was
So you
running fine
actually
then.
fell asleep nearly during the race.
Oh God! Imagine having
Yeah,
a
so-
motion. You know what would be sad? Motion platform? You fell asleep.
Oh, you know, it'd be cool if like the car hunt, like at the end, you have to drive into like a trailer and try to escape. That'd be pretty cool.
You have to park the car into a trailer and then flee with the car in the trailer.
Yes.
I mean, you can't really hide with you're still identifiable with the car being in the trailer.
I mean, you can close the trailer, you know.
Yeah, but like it's very obvious. Oh, there's one car driving with a trailer. Huh? Who's that? Hmm.
Yeah, you make yourself a bait.
Why did the bus not fit through there? Huh?
Oh, DJ.
Hello, DJ.
DJ, do you have BeamNG? Oh, never mind. He's not saying anything.
Mute.
He's going non-verbal with us.
And he's only texting in chat.
Okay.
Oh, he does not have
He just
BMG.
writes no.
Sad.
What car is this? This is Bus.
Yes, this is Buzz. So where do we have again? Oh yeah, here, the hero bus.
Oh my Jesus.
So, what are the controls for this one?
Oh, he's in bed.
Aw.
That lazy bum.
That's
Just
cute.
kidding. Just kidding. Time zones. Am I right?
No.
Why is my BeamNG UI not loading?
Anyways, all I'm gonna say is I packed the fluff when I
Thank
go
you.
to sleep.
Okay. Good night. I'm
Good night.
gonna finish
Did
my
you ever-
stream up as well soon.
Did you ever figure out how to do that one level in Trackmania?
Which
Absolute
one?
Robbers one?
No,
Yeah.
I actually didn't figure it out. Also, I just got ejected through the front of my truck and my bus.
Oh.
We were traveling with some speed, and we were no longer traveling with some speed.
Like 190 miles an hour.
Oh my god, it's the miracle! Fuck yeah!
Yes, that bus, and then immediately crashed it into the tunnel. Right.
My beam is not loading. I'm concerned. My beam is stuck in the UI. Loading. And DJ.
Alright. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, how do I actually exit this game again?
Uh,
There it is, in the main menu, you know.
I will say,
Go to bed.
I will say one more time, I pat the fluff when I go to sleep.
Okay, good night.
Get BMP.
Oh, yeah.
Now we'll look into buying this, well, getting a server.
Alright.
Think about it.
Well, I need to look at prices and figure out which one's the best.
Assetto Hosting has the best price for monthly costs. It has like €6 per month, like 25 drivers, 30 gigs of storage, with a mod manager. Good shit.
Sounds good. Don't go to sleep, sis.
Yeah, now go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm with shit.
Right. Okay. 10:30 p.m. It is also time for me to go.
You go to bed or only offline?
I think I will I go offline as well. I'm going to bed as well.
What? Okay. Kinda odd.
Yeah.
See.
I do have an exam tomorrow at I mean relatively late at 4 p.m. but like
You just want to get in the groove.
yeah, right.
Wait, Semesterferien are over?
No, wait. The fun part is the exams are in the middle of the semester ferien.
That's ass.
Yes, yes. You do not really get a semester break. You just get you just have exams randomly dotted throughout them. It's fun. Not.
I feel your pain. I feel your pain. When is the next exam after that one?
Oh, I guess I can check. It's. I mean, I have done a few more close together, likely. Oh yeah, right. The next one will be then Monday next week.
Ooh. And how many exams are left?
3. After this,
Oh.
the next one.
In total 4.
Yeah, I mean, I've written already 2. This will be the 3rd, and then I have another 3 after that. The the one on Monday is at 60, is also at 4 p.m. But like then on the 27th, that one is at 9 a.m. And then the next day I have one at 8:30 a.m.
Pain, Peckle.
Like yeah, that's just pain. Also, it seems so far my stream yesterday has not gotten age restricted.
Maybe you sided with you on this one.
Maybe it's just either I was too incomprehensible and the speech detection algorithm decided to not detect any speech, and at that point, if it doesn't subtitle you, it can't obviously detect you for doing swear words, so it can't age restrict you for it. But if it can subtitle you, it will obviously, throw you under the bus for this. Did you die? Not in the not Porsche Cup. God, I mean, it drove kind of like a Porsche Cup car, but like in the GT2 race, no, I didn't die. I won in the end, despite the guy closed up a lot. I was not particularly fast, but like neither was I trying at all. But yeah, I did some BeamNG driving in VR. Last time I tried back in October, the game would very quickly crash after me starting to drive. Now it actually works. So I just need to slightly turn the graphics up so I can actually kind of use it. But yeah, it did work, and it's like... Yeah, it's interesting. The next thing is to try out BeamNG then with VR in Linux. Got me shotgunning myself in the foot. I mean, I first need to fix my pedals. They don't work in Linux right now. So that has to be dealt with first.
Maybe that's the separate thingy with running them through USB and not through the wheelbase.
Yeah, it was the odd thing that they were prior to the most recent prior to KDE 6, they were showing up in the control panel. They were showing up as joy inputs. They just no software wanted to pick them up as a joystick input for some reason. Don't quite. I think it's because it doesn't claim to have any buttons, so it gets filtered out that way. That's kind of the pain reason with that. The easiest solution you always get online is to just take the cable and plug them directly in, which, is probably the better solution, but I'm just stubborn and I'm gonna try getting this to work.
I wanted to work on USB and not RJ11.
Or I'm just, gonna search for the cable. I don't know what I will be doing in the coming days, in terms of this.
I'm so sorry for you, and...
I mean, it's not too bad. It's just I need to, I guess, look this up. I mean...
Should I really do the thingy next week where I consider dropping in Manette onto Fanatec?
What?
I think about upgrading the wheelbase.
Yeah, you're thinking about upgrading the wheelbase. Have you actually tried, I'm not sure. Did you tell me that you tried running your wheelbase on Linux?
My wheelbase gets detected. That's not the issue. My pedals are the issue. I have Fanatec pedals.
Yeah. The question is, do you have like the same issue that I have, where like they get picked up as USB devices? They can also be shown as having working joysticks. How do I
see that on Linux?
I mean, you can look the dmessage command up and see what USB devices you plug in. Will be actually show the log of like USB or other input devices being connected will actually be thrown out. That's the thing is, I forgot actually that command and I needed it when I was debugging my controller issues and to find out that literally nothing was wrong with them. Pain. But yeah, that shows it if a input device is correctly connected, because they are correctly getting connected and everything. It's just they can refuse to be passed into any software. And as far as I've seen, I've been having issues with, as I said, KDE's controller mapping for game controller thing in the system settings not working as it should. But other software can still find the controllers correctly and will deal with them correctly. So there's that. because I have a feeling really that like the Fanatec pedals in some ways have the same issues as my Thrustmaster pedals, that they get get detected, but because they have only 3 axes, they're just like, oh yeah, this is not a software just decides, okay, this is a weird gamepad, we're not passing that through.
Yeah, maybe that's the issue with me. I've installed the the HRD Fanatec stuff through the Git.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yay, thanks to Yay.
yeah, I mean, I installed my Thrustmaster drivers directly. I manually compiled them. I cloned the Git repo myself and compiled it, because the version that is available on the AOR are just so out of date that it's not worth it to run the AOR version. It was horribly out of date, so it's just I ran it like that. Oh, being plugged in. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I mean, there's actually other issues I did run also into with the way. What I did notice with like my brief playing around with mapping and stuff, that it was going between actually ACC at least was going between actually being able to figure out which device is which, and then just forgetting the next time. Like sometimes it was new. Okay, this is the T300. This is the controller, which isn't just a generic D-input controller. It actually knew which controller it is because Linux passes that through to it. And then the next reboot, it was like, yeah, this controller is now also is another T300. It's just like, huh? Like, it isn't the T300 that I'm actually actively using, but it's for some reason labeling the other controller as a T300, and it's forgot the button mappings effectively that were previously mapped to it. So you need to rebind it effectively onto this thing. Like that's something I noticed. I'm like, I don't know. This sounds like fun in the near future if I want to deal with that further, but nah. I mean, BeamNG would be something that I could feasibly perhaps play on VR on Linux, because I don't need a massive software stack behind it. Although if I want to stream it, I would need my virtual motion capture to work on that, and that's one step. That's another problem to get working.
We have to figure it out somehow. I wonder if I would upgrade to the GT2 Pro wheelbase, my pedals would work since I would plug them in, like a shifter.
But the issue would be then getting the GT2 wheelbase working.
Maybe. Well, let me see the GitHub repo real quick.
Yeah, because it's like for the Thrustmasters. I think the newer Thrustmaster wheels are at this point starting to be supported, but like mainly you get support for like Logitech wheels and like the older Thrustmaster
I have some
wheels.
news. The DD Pro is supported.
Okay, I guess.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, we shall see with some stuff, right?
Yes. Yep.
Things can only get better. Right, I will wrap up now. Finally, we've gone 2 hours for a stream that started literally in the middle of qualifying and for a 35-minute race. So we've gone nearly about 3 times longer than the race actually went. So yeah, go figure. We're gonna wrap this up now. Good night. I shall be back. When shall I be back, actually? That's a good question. I mean, if I'm not doing another, like, impromptu Trackmania stream, yeah, my next race would be in a week. Literally. If I... Actually, isn't V4H actually this weekend? I think. I think V4H might be this...
I have some bad news regarding my wheel. Regarding my future wheel. Regarding a Fanatec driver. The Kernel driver. No force feedback properly working in BeamNG through Proton.
Oh. Oh, no. That's interesting, because I do know that the force feedback was working in ACC. So, like, you can get force feedback working through Proton. This does work. But I mean, doesn't BeamNG actually have a native Linux version with the Vulkan renderer? They do compile actually a native version of BeamNG for Linux.
Maybe.
You just have to select it in the betas tab, I think. That's the thing. Yeah, we shall see. Right. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Korai, basically.
Be optimistic.
Mm.